Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's your boy, the SMT. We're going to take a look at a story today out of fiercewireless.com. The author, writer, Linda Hardesty. I wanted to make sure I give these people their credit. These are people that are trusted. This is a vetted website, very credible. They don't just report things willy-nilly, but this is a rather large development and monumental within the industry if anything was to happen as pertaining to the subject. So this is 100% a huge T-Mobile story. I don't want to, underplay or undersell the story, but I obviously don't want to, create some sort of fake hyperbole or whatever. But if something were to come of this, it would be a grand scale type of transaction that would probably shake the industry. Most definitely it would rearrange everything at T-Mobile. So the rumor mill is spinning. All right, Deutsche Telekom, the parent company and ownership stakeholder in T-Mobile USA, looks to position themselves to try to gain majority control of T-Mobile USA. So T-Mobile investors relations sites, are starting to report on this. There's going to be some financial things that are happening over the next couple of days amongst telecom executives and such. But there's German news outlets, I think it's pronounced Handelsblatt. They're reporting that Deutsche Telekom wants to take the majority ownership stake in T-Mobile USA. And the prediction is that their CEO of Deutsche Telekom, Timothy Hodges, will present a plan this Thursday at Deutsche Telekom's Capital Markets Day. So there's a couple of different owners within T-Mobile USA. You've got Deutsche Telekom, which is the majority stakeholder at 43%. You have SoftBank of, former ownership of Sprint, right? And then you have, that I think they're in at like 24% of the T-Mobile USA stake. And then there's obviously shareholders. I think they're in at like 33%. So this is not something that's going to be taken lightly. Deutsche Telekom is heavily indebted, and I think that might be the reason why they're trying to get in as the big-time operator in this T-Mobile USA thing, sort of as a way to take care of their financial situation. So it's an interesting development, and I'm watching it very closely. This is not going to go over easily. I'm not really sure about the details and how this would play out, but there would most definitely have to be agreements reached from all ownership groups within the T-Mobile USA company. So that means SoftBank, that means, the shareholders. I mean, that's the thing about T-Mobile USA. It's not, it's not easy. It's a little messy. There's multiple hands in this cookie jar. And, the fact that Deutsche Telekom wants this majority, or they have this majority ownership group, I mean, this dates back to like 2009 or whenever Deutsche Telekom bought into T-Mobile USA, before T-Mobile USA became, a perennial growth powerhouse each quarter, with John Legere in the 2011-2012 era, post failed AT&T and T-Mobile merger, right? They got the money, they got the $3 billion, they got the roaming agreement for 7 years, they got the the Band 12 access and all of those things. It really is a very difficult position to see that, T-Mobile basically built the company from scratch, from nothing. A John Legere project that became, again, the Un-carrier. I mean, adding tons of growth every quarter. Organic growth. Really, they did it on their own. So we'll see what happens. I'm following it closely. I don't want to overreact. I don't want to say anything, just to create, and stir up the pot. But there is something brewing there, and it's all financials. So I will be following it closely. I will report back when things develop, if they develop, and I'll report. So sound off in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the story. Let me know what you think is going to happen. You think this is just kind of like something to caution, at the very beginning? It's just it's corporate stuff, or do you think something is brewing? I think when there's smoke, there's fire somewhere. Right. And honestly, if Mike Seaver is positioning himself to either run the company or get out, you may be seeing an exit strategy from him, collecting money and then leaving. If Mike Seaver goes, it's probably due to the fact that he doesn't want to be part of a company that's going to be overridden by a majority stakeholder or ownership group that really has nothing to do with their success. I don't like Mike Seaver. I don't much care for him. I think he could be replaced by anybody who would do a fine job. He's just another guy. He's just a jag. You know, there's thousands of him that could do what he does. Nothing special, but he is part of the original T-Mobile group of John Legere and his executives. So why shouldn't he be given an opportunity to run the company? Why does he have to be overseen by somebody from a smaller company who's proving that they're not being successful? Interesting thing that is happening. Again, I'll track it. We'll see if Mike Sievert hangs around. We'll see if there's an issue with the power struggle there and the money and whatever else happens. So I will report back. Stay tuned to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle at SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new, have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.